back to another Nauti-Control video. In this episode I am going to try and show you some Seatalk to Signal K using the box. So this is just another feature of the latest firmware. There's a few commands that we can take from our Seatalk box, or so ST60 instruments such as wind. So it gives you wind speed, wind angle, depth, and your course over ground, heading, things like that there, speed through water, all those come across. So what we'll do now is fire up our Open Marine box. So we're just going to connect wirelessly to Signal K web interface, which most of you should be aware of if you're watching this video, and hopefully show some data coming up in gauges. I'll be using the simulator. I've got another video on that. It's one other use for the hardware I've designed. It allows you to send simulated Seatalk data to the Seatalk bus. So all we're going to do is put in some random values for depth, speed, wind and things like that there, and then hopefully they'll come up on Signal K. Okay, so let's head on over to the laptop. So here we are in our Signal K. So I've just connected through the web interface. So I'm logged in and all. And I've already one set up, as I like to do, to make sure things are working. So this is a NEMA client. So if we go to set this up on your own, you go down to server, data connections, add NEMA 183, and then I'll click here because all the same stuff is the rest. So the ID I've just put in NEMA client. I've enabled data login. TCP client is the important bit here. This is what tells it to connect to the Nauti-Control box. Here is our ports, our IP address, which is again just matches what we put in here for the static IP. Port 8091 is static for now, so that's hard coded in the software, so just use that. I'll probably make that configurable in the future, but for now that seems to work. And all these other, you can play about with these, but yeah, here is the NEMA output events. I'm still not 100% sure. I don't think this is necessary for stuff coming in. It's more for the out, and you don't think you need this either. So suppress sending the default event for incoming sentences. So I'm hoping that doesn't send basically out basically what it's sent in, so it doesn't cause like a recursive loop. So validate checksum and all the rest, because we've already got checksums, and we turn it on to validate, and we don't need to append or don't need to remove null characters. So if we go to web apps data browser, sorry, we can see here we've got a load of zeros. What I'll do now is go into the simulator and put in some data. So I'm just going to do some random values. I'll read them out here as I do them. Give me 2 seconds. So we'll put 5 for speed through water, speed over ground 6, apparent wind angle 182, wind speed 20, depth 25, heading 25, course over ground 26. So we send that. We should start seeing stuff coming through now. So I've sent it through in feet, the depth, and it seems to be coming in meters at 2.3. Well, I don't know if that's right. And all this other stuff. So if we go back to the App Store, there's a nicer, not the App Store, sorry, web apps, instrument panel. Yeah, so our feet's still up the left. Need to check that out. I did some bug fixing, but our apparent wind's right, so you can kind of see it's where we said it was going to be. Our speeds are right, and our navigation seems to be right. Course over ground 0. So not sure if that's updated. Maybe I haven't updated it here. Maybe need to look at that. Maybe it's just not being picked up by Seatalk right. This might be a problem with the emulator, but as you see, our wind's good, our speed's good, so that's some data. Obviously there'll be some bugs, but the settings for setting it up won't change. There will be bug fixes as we go along. So this is how you set it up in Signal K. So there you go, folks. There's another sort of nice wee feature of the box. It comes as standard with the latest firmware. There is some bugs. I'm still working on those there, but the setup and all the rest to get it set up is there, and there's nothing's going to crash or anything, hopefully. So it's just a case of getting getting it set up, and then whenever the bug fixes, get the new firmware, and you should get more data. There'll also be more stuff like the what do you call it, Signal K. So I'm working on the other way, so it kind of half works, and I just need to figure out how to set it up properly, but I'll demo that soon. So if you keep an eye on the channel, I'll get some more videos how to sort of send Signal K data to your Seatalk bus, so you'll be able to see some Signal K data on your Seatalk instruments. I'm looking forward to being able to demo that. Alright folks, thanks again for watching. Catch us all soon. Cheers, bye.